Back in the summer of 2021, we converted our garage to be able to have a dedicated room for a Lego city. It was incredible to have so much space to be able to add so many buildings and even have space for a dedicated theme park and Ninjago area too. However, it wasn't long until space was becoming tight again. As more modulars came out or mock buildings were being made, I made the decision to take the theme park out to increase the size of the Lego city. Hey presto, extra space again. This was just a quick fix, and as fast as the space was created, it was being taken up. But now the problem was that this area was originally dedicated for the theme park and was an awkward shape to incorporate into the Lego city. Then in April 2023, it seemed all our dreams had come true as we were able to move the Lego city to an entirely different room, much bigger than the current one. This new room was at my wife's parents' house, so it meant the Lego city was no longer at our own house. I did feel this was a good sacrifice to have so much extra space though. I'm still not able to display the Lego theme park how I wanted it in this new room, but I do still have all this extra space to extend the Lego city, which is amazing and everything I could have hoped for. Or was it? While I had all this extra space, I found myself working on the city less and less. The amount of time I could spend there was limited, with it not being my own house. Sometimes weeks would go by without even seeing the Lego city, and I'm not afraid to admit it got me down. So we made the decision to bring the Lego city back to our house with a new dedicated room. Not as big as the one at my wife's parents' house, but still a good size. And the best part is I'm going to be able to work on it a lot more, which is one of the main things that I wanted. So with the help of Preston, we started on dismantling the Lego city and transporting it all back over to our house, which, as you can imagine, is very stressful. You have to be very careful to make sure all the buildings make the trip in one piece, and it took a lot of trips. So welcome to the new Lego city room. As you can see, we've started bringing over the modular buildings and as well working on a new layout. What I've been concentrating on mainly is this first section of the city here. This is where we're going to be having the town square behind these front row of buildings, which is the diner, Parisian, and the construction site. In a lot of my old Lego City layouts, I've always had the diner hidden away, so I definitely wanted to have it more in a prominent place where I can see it. And the same went for the Parisian restaurant as well. I always put that to the back of layouts. I'm not sure why. So I wanted those two buildings at the front where I could see them a lot more. And the construction site, I'm a really big fan of that. I wanted that in a prominent place where I can see it. And I thought the height also breaks up the area. I didn't want the area all being the same level. And then something else that's really different with the layout is having the town square behind some buildings. In all my previous Lego cities, I've had the town hall by the side of a road, opened up where you can see it. But I thought it would be a good idea just to try and hide it away. Not necessarily hide it away, but have it behind buildings and then having other buildings overlooking it from all around. As you can see, we've got the museum there. Again, this is slightly hidden away. I'm gonna see how that goes with it being there, and then I've just got to get a base plate. I think it's 2 base plates, isn't it? Yeah, 2 half base plates go down that way. That'll be a path, same as down here. That'll be a pathway to how you get to the town square, and then got the modular buildings up the top there on the raised area, and then come down here. We've got the Chinese New Year sets, and all this raised area will be walled in as normal in the previous layout, with some staircases going up to the different sections. So there'll be one going up to the New Year sets, and then one right in front of the town hall heading up to there. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. This section of the Lego City. Hopefully get it all complete. Okay, so after working on this raised area section, it is looking a lot better. All of the section is walled in now, this back wall for the town hall and the side wall for the Chinese New Year sets. They're all walled in with their separate staircases as well, and it's looking really good. Some good detail on the wall with the masonry bricks used. Got those pentagon tiles on these section in between the sand green cones for the railing. I really like how that looks. And as well, up on the raised area, outside the Chinese New Year sets and the modulars at the back, the sidewalk has all been tiled in, looking a lot better than having all those studs on show. And with in front of the Chinese New Year sets, I've gone for a bit more detail, adding the flower pots in and a bit of contrasting tile colour there as well, breaking all that dark grey up. I removed all of the tiles from the base plates of the town square to start afresh in this area. I also said that I wanted to tile this front road in front of these buildings, and I've done that. I haven't done any detailing, there's no plants, lampposts, minifigures or anything like that. I just gave it a good tidy up because there was a lot of parts around, gave it a dust, and like I said, just tiled it in so that it looks a lot better. And so I had space to work on this back area. Obviously, like I said, I've got to get some minifigures in, get some nice scenes going, and details as well. But then it will be 100% complete, and then I can move on to the next section, because as you can see, that's a mess and a lot of work to do. Like I said, there's a lot to do, so if you don't want to miss any of that, make sure to hit that subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the LEGO City updates that are coming your way. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a like, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.